Hey guys, Peacecraft here, and welcome to a not so ordinary video actually. This is, well, first of all, I had some people on my Twitter ask me if I could do some basically behind the scenes work of what I do to code. Now, basically, we are going to today make a sapphire ore, and a sapphire sword. So the sapphire ore will spawn regularly around a new generated world, so the sword will be harder to code because, well, it won't be harder to code, it'll just take longer to code. So let's just get into this. So first of all, when I want to create a new item, I go right here, just like public static item, and this is no. Well, this is normally how I'd do it. I'd copy this, but this is in the tools, so I have to go all the way down here to where my blocks and items are. So I just copy any one of them, just like Control C, and then go right here and paste. And I need to rename this to Sapphire. And basically, this is setting the name for, basically, this isn't actually the name for, like, you hold the sapphire in your hand. This isn't what the name of the, this is not the name it's going to show, because this is just like its code name. Yeah, it's its code name. So basically, now that we've defined it in public static, now that we've sort of defined it in public static, because it's an item, it's not a block, we don't have to define it with, like, where is it? Basically, light stone is a block, so we don't have to, like, define it in here, because it's an item, because this is technically defining it. Now, what I do next is I go all the way down here until I find this. Now, this is what it's going to, basically, this is its name. This is its code name. And we name the code name Sapphire. That's its, nope. I forgot the P. Okay, now this is what we code named it, and automatically it gets like italics and it gets a blue coating, which shows us that that's correct. That is actually what it's called right here, Sapphire, as it's highlighted automatically. And right here, Be Food Items. Be Food Items is just, where is it? Be Food Items. This is just where all my items get located at. And actually, since I've already defined Be Food Items, I don't really need to define it anymore. And it's basically going to be under the Materials tab of the Minecraft GUI in creative mode. So now this is the ID of the block or item, but since we're going to do block in a second, so I'll show you how I do block. Now, I've already got a item ID with 3070, so let's do 4011, because up here my last one was 4010. So right here, set unlocalized name. Now, what are we going to do is, this is actually what the picture is called. So if we go back to our sapphire stuff, you can see that we have the name of the picture is Sapphire. So what we do here is we backspace this and go Sapphire. And that's what the name is going to be. And it will automatically be blue, because it's not like a code name. It's not a code name, so it doesn't know whether it is right or not. So it just basically makes it blue, and it just makes it blue anyways. So next, we have to set its name. This was its code name, but if we go and press play right now, it will, and we hover over the item, it will have no name. It will just say nothing. So what we need to do here is we need to copy this and enter and paste, And then we need to rename this to Sapphire. I'm horrible. Sapphire, and let's call it Gym. Why not call it Gym? And see, here's the app updates thing right here. That's why I keep going out of my videos to swipe that, cause it's annoying. It annoys me. And right here, this is its code name. So we need to change the code name because it's not Diamond Clight Pick. So we need to change it back to Sapphire, because Sapphire is the Sapphire's code name as shown right here. And if we go all the way up to the public static, right here too. So then, after that, we can actually play. I'm pretty sure, because there's no errors, and if there is errors, it'll probably just be a ID error. And so yeah, and if I press play right here, it will show me an error if there is. So let's just press play, press OK to save all, and it will take a while to run, and then it will open. There's FML, setting up your Minecraft environment, and here is Minecraft. Now it'll take a while to load because this is not actually normal Minecraft, and so yeah. Okay, now it's going to load here, and here we go. I'm going to zoom in on it. Okay, so we press start here, and if we go to new stones, oh, where am I? I'm in a jungle. Anyways, so if I go to press E, now it's very pixelated right now because, yeah. And if I go to materials and scroll down, we have a sapphire gem, but oh no, there's no texture on it. Now the reason why there's no texture is we didn't put the texture in our Minecraft.jar. So basically what we need to do is we need to go to my modding folder, and where I put all the mods and stuff, and I go to here, and inside my PCCraft mods, I go to my jars, and then go to bin, and then go to here, I select all, copy it, go to my Minecraft.jar, go into textures, items, and paste. So now, if I go to right here, press play, it should load up with the item texture. Okay, so it will take a while to load because it's not actual normal Minecraft. This is Eclipse Minecraft, or whatever you want to call it. This is coding Minecraft. So let me just zoom in right here and press new stones and press E, and right here we go. Here's our sapphire. Yay! This is our sapphire. Yeah, it's laggy because this isn't normal Minecraft. Now there's our sapphire gem. Yay, we made it. But now we can't get the sapphire gem because it doesn't spawn naturally in Minecraft. So what we need to do is we need to create a ore that spawns normally around Minecraft. And actually, one second, I did something wrong. Yeah, 1 second, guys. I accidentally pasted a block into the items of Minecraft textures. And it's called sapphire. Yep, there it is. I accidentally pasted the sapphire block. Don't ever do that. It might hurt you. Well, actually it won't, but unless you load it as an item, it won't hurt you. Okay, so now we are going to make a block. So I'm going to start from here, and I'm going to go down. So I first go all the way down till I see this, defining items / blocks. And right here, basically what I do is I copy all this code, and then go down to, and then paste it. And this needs to be 2 because there's already a 11. And we need to rename this, because this is basically public static, but without the code. I'm pretty sure it's the... Oh, wait, no. First, we have to do this first. So let us, I forgot, that's not public static, this is public static. We basically have to create the block. So what is the block going to be called? Let's call it block sapphire ore. Yeah, block sapphire ore. So let's just copy that, come down here, paste it in. Now we're going to get some errors, especially if I place that right there, because we haven't defined what a sapphire ore is yet. And then we'll paste it right there, paste, and then we'll go right here and go sapphire ore, and then we'll select alt. Nope, that's not what I wanted to select. I'll select this, select that, paste it in, and what is it called? It's called sapphire ore. So paste that in, go like there, and there we go. Now we need to define what a sapphire ore is. So we go right here and create class sapphire ore. Now we just go right here, everything's set up the way it should be, so we just press finish. And I go to right here, and here's silicone. I said silicon again, guys. I'm bad at this. And I copy all this code in here, or of any of the ore block, and I go right here, voice crack, typical at night, and I get myself an error right here, and I just go right here, rename to sapphire ore, because this is the class name. In the class, our class isn't called silicon ore, it's called sapphire ore. So we just rename this, we just hover over this and go rename type to sapphire ore. Now this is going to be under the tab block, so that's correct, and then this is basically telling us what it drops and how much of it it drops if we mine it. Now we don't want it to mine a sapphire ore and get silicone out of it, so we are just going to rename this to sapphire item ID. Now we don't want to get 2 sapphires out of this because it wouldn't be right. So I'm just going to put that to 1 sapphire, and then there we go. Now what I always do before I actually put the block into my world generator, I always press play to see if I got something wrong, because there's a lot of lines between me and the game that could like crash. Okay, and it's loading, and there we go, no crash. But let's see here. Now actually, since we forgot to put in our texture again for this block, if I go to building blocks, scroll all the way down, we'll have a missing texture sapphire ore. So all we have to do to fix that is quit out of the game, go right here, copy this sapphire ore, and then go to our moddings folder, or my moddings folder, and go to jars, bin, and let's paste it into our blocks, as well as paste it into this blocks, and now it will load its texture. So now let's create the world generation. So I go to my world generator, and I basically scroll all the way down until I see this, and basically I want to copy all of this code until 4, because this is right here is the ending of this code. So we want to copy it till 4 so we don't copy all the rest of the codes. So we go right here, Control C for copy, voice crack thing. Anyways, so, and then we will paste this code in, but we'll get an error right here, because right here there needs to be 3 of these things, these brackets. There needs to be 3 of these bracket thingies. So we just add another one in, and the error is fixed. So right here is the block. So let's go and do, it's not lightstone, it's sapphire, I'm horrible at spelling sapphire, dot block ID. Now, why is there an error right here? There shouldn't... Oh! You know what? I forgot to put in the OR. Yeah, there, that will sort itself out. And we don't want it to spawn in 50. This is like the vein size, and we do not want it to spawn in veins of 50. No way. We're just going to make it spawn in veins of 4. Let's check our Ruby. Yeah, Ruby spawns in veins of 4, so that's normal. And it spawns at the 11th level. So let's just make it spawn at, how about the, let's see, 15th level down, which means on the Y chord, 15 level, whatever it's called. Anyways, so basically what 16 and 16 is how far apart they would be. So after 1 to 4 spawn in a vein, 16 blocks away, another vein will spawn. It's just basically the spacing between the blocks, the ores. So we are going to press play right here, and this is basically save and launch. I haven't explained this yet, but you're actually supposed to go right here and press save all, but I don't really do that. I just press play and then press OK, and that automatically saves all your progress so you can play. Because if you don't save your progress, then you can't play. Okay, so now we'll just zoom in here, and we will create a new world. Let's call it Sapphire Testing. Go away, fly. Sapphire Testing. There we go. And building terrain. Because it takes a while because it's building a new ore. And oh my gosh, so much sheep. Get away from here. Get away. Go away. Okay. Okay. Lots of lag because this is Eclipse. Yeah. And if we go into here, our block should look like a sapphire ore because I put the texture in the Minecraft. So if we dig down all the way down to 15 and below, we should be able to see some sapphires. So here we go. Let me just get some torches. We should be able to see some sapphire. There's some salt ore. There's redstone. We are at 11. So we might... Yep, here's our sapphire. See? See, guys, this is our sapphire. And to make sure, we just go right here, get any sort of pick right now, and then we just go /game mode S. Come, press enter. Okay, there we go. And we just mine it, and we get 1 sapphire. And they spawn in veins of, up to veins of 4. So this is perfectly 4 in a vein. And yeah, yeah, but that's not it. I almost forgot. Since we got our sapphire gems, now it's time to make our sapphire sword. Now that we know everything works, it's time to make our sapphire sword. So we go up to here, and where is it? Oh wait, we are in the world generator. We need to get back to our main folder, which is, my main folder is ToolCraft mod, and that's where this is the basically name of the mod, ToolCraft mod. Yeah. So basically what we have to do is, since this is a tool, we need to go right here and copy this, and tools are items. So yeah, and I like to make each of my tools separate so I don't get confused. So this is going to be named sorry, Sapphire. I'm just going to call it Sapphire for now. Sapphire, and we have an error because there's already a sapphire in here, so we're going to call it Sapphire Sword. There we go. So we basically, there we go. And we scroll down all the way here, until we find this, the add name sort of thing. So we copy this and we paste this, and I already pasted my sapphire sword into the Minecraft.jar/texture/items because I copied the sapphire in. When I did the sapphire, I copied the sword in as well, and accidentally the sapphire. Go away! See how annoying it is? Anyways, it basically pops up every 20 to 30 minutes. It's annoying. So we're going to rename this to sword because this is not a sapphire. This is a sapphire sword. So now we need to change this to, I think, 13. Yeah, because our sapphire ore right here is 12. And unlocalized name, sapphire sword. And yep, that's what we called it right here. So that's going to automatically load. Now we need to make it so it has a name. So we copy this and paste that in, and sapphire sword, and we just rename this to sapphire sword, and this is its actual name that we're going to see it as. Now the problem is, if I press play right now, it's not going to be correct, actually. And I think I'm actually doing something wrong here. Now, yeah, I'm doing something wrong here. This can't be here. This is our tools. This is the normal items. So we need to go up to here and copy one of these. Copy, enter, paste, because I like to spread out my whatever it's called, my sword types and stuffs. So yeah, so let's do sapphire sword because this is the class name. Oh, there we go. That's the class name because it's the class name of the sword. And voice crack. Fine. Okay, you know what? It's annoying. Okay, so, and then we name this to 13 because there's already a 12 right here. And since I already deleted that line of code that had the 13, I am fine. Now this is enum tool material ruby. Now basically, if I go here, 1 second, let me just do this first. Sapphire sword. Sapphire. I am stupid. So enum tool material ruby. Now enum tool material ruby is up here. Enum tool material ruby. Basically what this is it's telling how much power it has. Now enum tool material ruby is medium power. This is, I forgot what this is. This is something. This is its durability. This is its how fast it takes to mine a block, which is like if we get like a sapphire pick, we can, this is how fast it will go. This is the enchantability, and this is how much hearts it takes off. Now this is about a diamond sword, but it's less durable than a diamond. So actually, I'm going to make it as much as a ruby, as a normal ruby, because I already have ruby swords and ruby axes in here. So I'm just going to make it as much as a ruby because, yeah, I'm just going to make it as much as a ruby. But if we were going to make a new enum tool material, I'd just go right here, copy this, and then paste this. I'd change this so it'd be sapphire, and we'll, yeah, and then I can rename that and rename all that, but I'm not going to do that. So we are just going to make it as much as ruby. So where is it? Right here, sapphire, as much as ruby. That's good. So let's just press play. Okay, press OK to save it, and let it run. And here we go. Now it will take a while because it's a new item, and if we get a crash, nope, we didn't get a crash, so we have nothing to worry about. And we go to this and go to Sapphire Testing, and we basically, where are we? Yep, laggy as always. So /t game mode C. There we go. And now we did a boo-boo. Now it's in combat. Here is our Sapphire Sword. This is our Sapphire Sword. It's in combat. We can kill this bat wherever it is with it. 1 second. Let me get a torch. Here you are. Die. Yeah, you died on one shot because I was flying and I crit you. Anyways, now the problem is, look at this. If I get a crafting table and do this, and if I get some sticks and I try to craft it, there's no crafting recipe for the Sapphire Sword. Now, to fix that, we are going to create a crafting recipe for the the Sapphire Sword. So we go down here, and this right here, this bracket, is indicating the end of all of this code. So we can't copy all this. We have to copy that. So we just copy this, we enter 2 times to keep it organized. We paste it, and we will get some. We should get some errors, but I guess not. Anyways, so we just backspace until we get to here, and we do Sapphire Sword, and this will make one right here, one Sapphire Sword. And all we need to do is backspace these and backspace these, and T does not equal light stone. T equals sapphire item. Sapphire item. Yeah, this is because up here we named the sapphire item as right here. Yeah, highlighted automatically by Eclipse. Sapphire item. So yeah. So now T equals sapphire. So basically, to create a sword, we have 3 spaces here indicating a 3x3 crafting grid. Now, to make a sword, 1 second. Okay, good. To make a sword, crap. Anyways, to make a sword, you basically need to find the end of this and go -1, backspace, and press T, and do that for 2 of them. So backspace. Oh no, space. Never mind. Arrow, backspace, T. So then we need, let's just say we want to do S, but there's no S here, so we need to define it. So we do /S. Oh, S in quotes. I think those quotes. I don't know what they're called. Who cares? Anyways, S equals item dot stick in lowercase, and because it's in another jar, it's in another class. In one of these classes, it's probably in net Minecraft items or item, and that's why we have to do item.stick. So if we go and press play right now, it should be able to come up with a crafting recipe. Did I get it right? Yep, sapphire sword, everything. So yeah. Okay, so let us go into our sapphire testing here, and right here we can do this, and right here put that right there, and there we go. We can craft a sapphire sword. So yeah, now here's another sapphire, and this is my dark stone I added. You can make brick. I just now made all these, I made this this, that, and also that. All this. I just made a lot of stuff today. Just all of this, almost all of this today. Or majority of this today. So, now this isn't a full-on thing of... This isn't a full-on thing... Like, this basically doesn't tell you how to actually create a mod. This is basically showing you how I code to basically showing you how I code my stuff into my mod. So now if you'd like to see a modding series, I would like to show you how to, but I don't have any suggestions of that, so comment in the description if you want me to do a modding series where I actually show you how to make your own mod. Oh my gosh, that's a weird glitch with my computer zoom up. My eyes just like grow. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Like all the pixels move, which makes my eyes like huge. My eyes are huge to me because this isn't what they're normally, and whatever, I'm just gonna end it here. So I hope you guys enjoyed me showing you how to like code. I hope you guys I'm chopping my own head off. I hope you guys enjoyed me showing you how I code some stuff in. And so this isn't actually a full series on how to actually make your own mod and code your own mod. So if you want me to make a series of that, I'd be glad to, but you have to comment below and tell me. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe if you want to, and goodbye guys.